Bye.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to Motorhead YouTube channel. Today's video, we're back to work on the E30. And as you guys know, we did get the entire interior coated and the trunk, and everything looks magnificent. And I'm moving towards painting it, and I do need to do a couple of things. I want to take it to the paint booth. I've actually talked to a couple of people with Laguna, Seca blue, and it's actually a really hard color to match. So preferably, I do want to paint it with all the body panels on. And the only panels we are missing are the fenders. That I ordered them brand new from the dealer, and they're on the way, and those are going to be super nice and metal, unlike these fiberglass ones. So in today's episode, I actually do want to just go ahead and trim everything out. I need to paint the insides of the doors, paint the jambs, paint underneath the trunk, and paint underneath the hood. And honestly, I'm kind of thinking about repainting the engine bay. There's just certain things I'm not happy with, and honestly, I want this car to be perfect. And I think now would be the perfect time to just go ahead and paint it all. As you can see, guys, if I take this fender off right here, I can go ahead and just paint all of this and down through there and paint all of this all in one go. And it's gonna be super easy, and it's also gonna be really nice and durable. One thing I do regret is not running seam sealer through here. And there's just a couple of things that I'm really not happy with in this engine bay. As you can see, there's seam sealer here and none here, and it just does not look good. And also there's just a lot of imperfections right here on this shock tower. It did wrinkle up a little bit, and it just does not look good. I want this engine bay to be perfect, especially with this engine. And it kind of sucks that I went ahead and put the engine in and everything, because now we're gonna have to drop everything out, but it's okay, it happens, and it's not a big deal. So I think, John, what do you think? Should we start with the engine bay? And
Yeah, it's not gonna be that hard. We just gotta remove all this, all these little goodies. And then,
all right, so yeah, we're gonna drop this all down, get this out. We'll take these fenders off, and we'll go ahead and prep this engine bay and prep the door jambs. And then once we get all that prepped, we'll move on to the body parts, such as the doors and the hood. We do need to strip these doors down. As you can see, they have everything inside of them. I want to take everything off completely, including this seal. The seal is actually really good condition, so I do want to reuse it, especially since it's kind of hard to find.
Yeah, it's not even dry rotted.
Yeah, it's really nice. This car was overall really good condition. So we're gonna go ahead and get this done, and then we'll move on to the sanding process, and then we'll go ahead and start throwing down some paint on this thing. I do got paint supplies, and we do have a gallon of paint. Plus, I would want to probably order new paint for the outside body. That way, when I'm painting it, I'm using all the exact same paint, and it's all getting painted in one go. My buddy Don over at the shop does soft edge, and you literally can't see the line when he does it, and it looks really good. So we're gonna do that.
It's like a piece of foam that goes in there, right?
No. It's you get tape and you fold it over. Like, look, I'll show you with this piece of tape. You get this tape and you fold it over like this, and then you run this right here like that. Well, it's not sticking, but. And then the overspray just barely goes behind it.
Yeah.
And you don't even see a line. It looks really good.
That's
and
pretty slick.
Even if it is miniature, like a tiny section where you can see a little bit of overspray, we'll just go ahead and buff it out. So let's go ahead and get this stripped down, and then we'll start prepping it for paint. All right, guys, so Yuri and Johnny got these doors all prepped, and they look awesome. Shout out 23rd Garage. We're gonna go ahead and clean this off, and then we need to clean this right here, and then we'll be ready for paint on this stuff. And even Ben came over here and started helping us sand. He sanded up inside this jam. This jam is nice and sanded. That one's about to be sanded, and right now I'm tackling this engine bay, and it's just very tedious and time consuming. I want to get every inch of it. I don't want nothing to chip or flake from poor sanding, so just taking my time getting it all done. And once we sand it, we'll scuff this, clean everything up, and throw down some paint. Alright guys, so we got it all prepped. Big shout out to Yuri at 23rd Garage, and link his channel down below. And of course, Mr. Johnny here. We got all of it prepped, and it looks real good. Yuri was wondering how I'm gonna be painting in the dark. Check this bad boy out. Boom. Okay, okay. See? Oh shoot. So we'll have coverage over everything, and we'll get this thing looking nice and slick again. There was just a couple imperfections on this engine bay. I don't know if you've seen them, but they were like, I don't know, I didn't like it. I just wanted to redo it.
We need to.
So what, hold on, what was wrong with the engine bay?
Imperfections.
In the paint?
Yeah. No, it was like really weird. Like right here, you can still kind of see it. It like turned green. That's what the paint is when it's really thinned out. It's like, it has a lot of green in it. And then on that side, there was like, I messed up, I touched it, and I tried to fix it when I painted it. Well, it's gone now, I already sanded it out, but if I redo it, it's gonna look slick, and that medallion clear is super durable. So we're gonna just go ahead and do the jams and everything real quick with it. And this, I'm not gonna paint this. This is gonna go black, probably with the 415, because I mean, it's might get hit, and the paint's not really that strong, you know. So I think the 415, that stuff's like concrete, and it'll be perfect for this bar right here. Hold that real nicely. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. We need to clean everything and start laying down some color.
All right, so what about the interior? What are you gonna do with the interior?
Well, originally I wanted to paint it, but I don't know, it's a lot of work. So I think just paint the jams, you know. What do you think I should do here, Yuri? Should I just run the paint out and then re-undercoat it, or? You see that?
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe just run a clean line here, and then I can overlap with undercoat again to like right there, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be painting anything under there.
Yeah, I know for sure. I mean, I want this to stay black anyways. But yeah, I mean, other than that, oh, the doors, Johnny and Yuri did an excellent job on.
Yeah, we did sand the doors down real good.
And then we have to do some cleanup in here. What do you think? You think this paint job will be clean? I don't know, with it being in the garage.
I just realized.
I mean, now that I got it.
It's not sanded all the way. Shiny.
That, not just that, we need to clean all this out, John, because in crevices like that, if paint doesn't go on it, like adhere to the metal, it's gonna flake off. You see like all this, like this wall,
You must clean the crevasse.
yeah, clean
The crevasses must be.
all crevasses must be wiped
All
every
right, we
time.
shall begin now. While you guys tape off the thing
car.
and start cleaning.
Oh yeah, we're gonna tape it off too, Yuri. That way, remember you were asking about the overspray? I got plastic and tape. So what we need to do right now is just run a line here and there, and then just throw some plastic.
Check this out. Look.
Okay guys, so Yuri got all the base laid down, everything laid down super smoothly, and it looks really good. I'm really happy with all these results. And now I'm gonna go ahead and tack it all and go ahead and throw down clear coat, and it's gonna look amazing. I'm really happy with how everything turned out, and it's looking really good. So let's go ahead and get this cleared, because it is getting really late on us and I still have to edit this video. So we're gonna throw down some clear and see how everything looks. So this is the clear I'm gonna use. We use it at the shop I work at, and it's been really nice, actually. I do like how durable it is and how it lays down. So I'm gonna try it out. Let me know, guys, what you think in the comments, because I'm still on the fence whether I'm gonna use that clear on the outside. For the inside, I think it'll be fine, but I might go with something a little more high dollar for the outside. But we're gonna use this right now and see how it works. It's 2 to 1, so we're gonna get this mixed up and get everything tacked and sprayed, and then we'll see how it looks. Well, all right, guys, there we go. Once again, it is painted, and man, this engine bay turned out even better than the first time. Everything is just super slick. I don't see any imperfections. And as I said earlier, this is going to be repainted with the Pour 15, so we're not worried about that. But look at all this, man. It just looks so good. And not even just that, guys. Look how nice these door jambs turned out. Man, they're just extremely slick. I don't see any trash. I'm like so happy with these results, especially since we're painting in the garage. And I mean, look at that, guys. That looks absolutely amazing. Same with these doors, man. These doors are just, they're slick. I mean, you can see they look good. They do have a couple little pieces of trash, but I'm not too worried about it. I mean, it is the inside of the door, and it already looks so good. And then the hood, I threw an extra coat of clear on it because I wanted it to be perfect. And I mean, look at that. This thing is just straight up glass, because when the hood is open, it does open forward, and you see this. And I want to make sure that it looks really good, so I made sure to really slick it in. I don't think I'm going to put that black piece back on. I do like it like this, especially with these ribs here, but we will see. I'm really happy with all these results, and man, it's just coming together. Now I can put these doors on and go ahead and get the latch in for good, and then when my fenders come in, trim them out, throw them on, and guys, we'll be ready to paint this thing. And I can't wait, because I can't wait to see it all in one color. I'm just so motivated to get this thing done. I'm just going to need to get my parts car and start reassembling once I paint it, get that 625 incorporated harness in, and get this motor running. And it's going to be super exciting. So stay tuned, guys. If you want to see that, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss out on more updates. We're just cruising along on this E30, and man, it's looking real good. I can't wait, guys, to see this color on the whole car. At first, after seeing the color on these door jambs and on the hood and everything, man, just at first it was just the engine bay, but now seeing it all together, it's so right, and it just makes me love this color even more. And I'm just itching to get the rest of this car painted. Well, all right, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed the content on the E30, and if you want, you can stick around for more updates on it. In the next episode, I'll probably go ahead and throw some undercoating on all this stuff right here and get this ready for the fenders, and then do a little touch-ups here and there, and then maybe even go ahead and reassemble this engine bay for good and get that looking right, because I'm really excited to go ahead and get everything in its final resting position. And now that we have paint inside the jambs, we can do that with a lot of things, such as the doors. We can put the front end together, we can put the hood on for good, and we can just get all these goodies on. And I'm so excited, guys. I mean, this build is just, it's starting to flow now, and I really need to get this thing done, and I'm just gonna just hustle on it, work my butt off. Big shout out to Johnny. He's been coming out and helping me here, and he's just been a huge help for me. And also Yuri from 23rd Garage, he helped me with that back tray, and as you can see, he did help me a lot in here, sanding and prepping these parts, and he threw all the base down, did an excellent job, laid down super smooth, and that really helped with laying down the clear because it laid down super flat. Go check out his channel, I'm gonna link it down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I appreciate all the love and support. And also, if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's motorhead.co. I'll link it down below if you want to check it out. We do drop a lot of this stuff before the videos, so if you want an inside scoop, be sure to head over there. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.